What if I told you that in just a matter of weeks, your Galaxy could transform completely without you buying anything new? No fancy accessories, no downloads, just a single update powerful enough to make your phone feel like it was freshly unboxed. Sounds unbelievable, right? But here's the catch: this shift isn't happening for everyone all at once. And Samsung has a very strategic reason behind that. Some users will wake up to this change almost immediately, while others might wait all the way until November. It may feel unfair, but Samsung doesn't roll the dice randomly. Every delay, every stage is planned with precision. And today, we're breaking down the leaked One UI 8 rollout schedule dates, devices, and the surprising strategy Samsung is hiding in plain sight. Stick around, because once you see the roadmap, it'll all start to make sense. A complete timeline just leaked from an overseas source, and we've translated every single detail for you. When you look closely, a clear chain reaction appears. It all begins mid-September with the Galaxy S25 lineup. Just a week later, the S24 series enters the spotlight. From there, the rollout accelerates like falling dominoes. Samsung's master plan for keeping momentum alive. By the time October arrives, it's like Samsung flips a global switch. The Tab S10, Watch 7, Watch 6 Classic, and even the Watch FE are locked in for early October. And then barely 2 days later, the Flip 6, Fold 6, and Galaxy S23 series join the wave. The pace is relentless, almost like a festival of updates, with a new set of devices celebrating every few days. But here's where it gets interesting. Some mid-range devices, like the Galaxy A33, A35, and M34, are scheduled for late October. Why is this such a big deal? Because the update isn't just about polish, it's laying the groundwork for something bigger. Samsung wants as many devices as possible on the same version before the Galaxy S26 Ultra arrives. And that means this update isn't a routine refresh. It's a stepping stone toward a larger vision. One UI 8 brings changes you'll notice instantly. The lock screen clock doesn't just sit still anymore, it glides dynamically with your wallpaper, creating the feeling of a living screen every time you unlock. The weather app now bursts with hyper-real animations. The gallery is smoother, cleaner, and lightning fast. And multitasking? It's sharper than ever, with no lag slowing you down. Hidden gems make this update even more exciting. Smart noise isolation for videos could be the sleeper hit. Picture recording on a chaotic street corner, but playing back crisp voices with zero background clutter. That kind of pro-grade audio used to take hours of editing, but now it's in your pocket, activated with a single tap. Another feature flying under the radar is call captions. Real-time subtitles for voice calls, game-changing for users with hearing difficulties, but equally powerful for anyone. Imagine sitting in a noisy cafe, struggling with someone's accent, and suddenly the words appear in real time. It's one of those features you didn't know you needed until it saves the day. And let's not forget about battery life. Foldables like the Z Fold 7 are gaining up to 15% more endurance thanks to deep system optimizations. That's an extra hour or two of screen time without touching the hardware. Pair that with buttery animations, and your device doesn't just last longer, it feels faster too. This is exactly why Samsung rolls out updates in waves. Early adopters on the S25 lineup become real-world testers, feeding back data. By the time the update hits mid-range and foldables, it's polished to perfection. Yes, waiting is frustrating, but it's the reason Samsung's stable builds feel rock solid compared to rivals. And here's the real kicker: Samsung hasn't even shown all its cards yet. Every year, there are surprises hidden until the final stable build. Maybe it'll be tighter Galaxy AI integration, maybe a camera boost that wasn't advertised. Whatever it is, history proves Samsung always keeps one ace up its sleeve. So, let me ask you this: when your Galaxy finally gets One UI 8, what's the first feature you'll explore? For me, it's now Brief, the ultimate glance screen that combines calendar, news, weather, and even YouTube pics without bouncing through 10 apps. That's time-saving magic in daily life. If this breakdown gave you clarity, drop a like, share with your Galaxy friends, and subscribe, because the update storm is only just beginning.